12 Successful Entrepreneurs Who Started With Nothing, Part 2. 7. Sophia Amoruso. Founder of Nasty Gal and inspiration to countless female entrepreneurs and fashion enthusiasts, Sophia Amoruso began her empire by scouring second-hand stores and reselling her vintage discoveries on eBay. She invested her sales profits into a warehouse and leveraged MySpace and other social media platforms to attract customers. In 2016, her net worth reached $280 million. However, Amoruso's journey was not always entrepreneurial. In her youth, she led a nomadic lifestyle, hitchhiking on the West Coast and scavenging for food. Though her fortune has since diminished, Amoruso's star continues to ascend as she evolves her personal brand with a best-selling memoir, a coffee table book, and a Netflix series detailing her past, Girl Boss. Her advice? Everyone brings a distinct personality to the workplace, Amoruso shared with CNBC.com. Present your best self and remain unfazed by trivial matters, allowing you to forge ahead in work and life. 8. The inception of Apple, Jobs and Wozniak. The well-documented tale of Steve Jobs and Steve Wozniak founding Apple Computers in a Los Altos, California garage is the stuff of legend. College dropouts embarked on a journey to develop consumer computer devices in the confines of Jobs' parents' garage. Prior to this, Steve Jobs dabbled in low-paying jobs, such as a position at Hewlett-Packard when he was only 13. In need of financing after creating a few computer models with Wozniak, Jobs sought a guarantor to secure a $250,000 bank loan. His efforts culminated in a net worth of $10.2 billion by the time of his death in 2011. His legacy, vast and influential, is omnipresent in modern technology. Jobs' advice for persevering during difficult times: sometimes life is going to hit you in the head with a brick. Don't lose faith. 9. The unconventional rise of Richard Branson. Despite his humble beginnings and self-doubt, British entrepreneur Richard Branson now epitomizes business success. In 1966, he launched Student magazine, seeking to provide a fresh alternative to the era's boring youth publications. Initially cash-strapped, a fortuitous £100 inheritance allowed him to sustain the magazine for several issues. From this small venture, Branson's entrepreneurial empire grew, encompassing brands such as Virgin Records, Virgin Atlantic, Virgin Money, and Virgin Galactic. Branson's advice to aspiring billionaires is straightforward: don't wait for full financial backing. He stresses the importance of starting small and leveraging resources like crowdfunding or startup loans. Today, his unique approach to business has earned him an estimated net worth of $4.2 billion. 10. Walmart's humble origins, Sam Walton's story. After returning from World War II, Sam Walton, founder of Walmart, opened his first retail store in 1945 using a $25,000 loan from his father-in-law. With rapid success, Walmart's valuation skyrocketed to $176 million by the mid-1970s. Today, the superstore giant boasts over 11,000 locations worldwide and a staggering operating income of more than $21 billion as of 2019. Walton's advice for aspiring entrepreneurs: forge your own path and disregard conventional wisdom. 11. Kevin Plank, from debt to fitness apparel empire. Kevin Plank, CEO of Under Armour, was on the brink of financial ruin when he began selling his company's signature clothing. After investing $20,000 in personal savings and accumulating $40,000 in credit card debt, Plank's fortunes shifted with a $17,000 sale to Georgia Tech University. This momentum led to sales with nearly 24 NFL teams and exponential growth. Today, Under Armour generates nearly $2 billion in retail sales and employs 5,900 people. 12. George Soros, investor extraordinaire. While George Soros may be more accurately described as an investor than an entrepreneur, his rags to riches story is truly remarkable. Fleeing Nazi persecution as a teenager in Hungary, Soros made his way to England with scant resources. He worked his way through the London School of Economics, eventually moving to the United States and managing investments for major firms. Soros' most famous move, shorting the British pound in the early 1990s, netted him $1 billion in a single day. Key lessons to learn. From these stories, we can glean several important insights for aspiring entrepreneurs. No idea is too small, piles of cash aren't necessary for success, higher education can be helpful but shouldn't be a barrier, and your background need not define your future. Embrace adversity and use it as motivation to propel your entrepreneurial journey forward. These successful individuals demonstrate that even modest beginnings can lead to greatness. Richard Branson, for instance, began with a student magazine, an idea that didn't seem lucrative at the time, but it set him on a path to immense success and wealth. Starting with a small idea and catering to the needs of a niche audience can lead to remarkable achievements. Moreover, you don't need a massive amount of capital to start a business. While a small loan or working capital may be necessary, raising vast sums can lead to increased pressure and potential setbacks. Instead, start with modest resources and see what you can achieve from there. Although higher education can be beneficial, it shouldn't impede your entrepreneurial spirit. Consider pursuing entrepreneurship alongside your studies, perhaps through tuition-free programs like those offered by the University of the People. They provide associate's, bachelor's, and master's degrees in business administration, designed to help you understand the modern business landscape. Conclusions: successful entrepreneurs who started with nothing. Finally, remember that your background doesn't have to dictate your future. Many successful entrepreneurs have faced adversity, whether it's poverty, single-parent households, or brushes with the law. They used these challenges as motivation to learn, grow, and excel. Embrace your past and use it as fuel for your entrepreneurial journey. By learning from these inspiring stories, you too can overcome obstacles and achieve success in your own ventures.